3, 2, 1. You would, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
literally. I was drinking coffee. Just
I heard the sips.
One more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RNG Podcast. Is that how we're going to start this?
I mean, you already started it.
We need to come up with a new intro because that one's not going to work.
Let me do it. Okay, let me just spitball this real quick. All right, here we go. How's it going? Welcome to RNG number 12.
Episode number 12.
Is it 12? We're already here?
It is 12. I believe we're at 12.
That's
one a week for 3 months.
Wow. Imagine that. Consistency. And you guys are complaining that we don't make enough content. What? Are you kidding me? We make content once a week. once a week.
Every week, guaranteed. Except for the last 3 weeks, but I mean, it's okay.
Technically, the RNG bits combined counted as one singular podcast.
Yeah, we haven't done those in a while, but let's not talk about that. Instead, let's talk about what happened over the weekend.
Dude.
Because I know that you had a fairly exciting weekend. My weekend was super exciting as well.
Yeah.
I just worked, really. I didn't do anything. What'd you do, Raj?
Yeah, okay. So last weekend I went to Coachella 2017 in Indio, California, Los Angeles. That was actually one of the craziest experiences of my life, dude. I've never had something like that before. It's probably because it's my first music festival, but I mean, it was really cool though. I didn't expect that going into it. Just everything from the car ride over there, because we had to pick up some people coming in from a different state, and then we drove all the way down to LA, and we were car camping. Now, Grizz, okay, I don't know.
We talked about car camping last episode. We don't need to talk about car camping.
We need to recap. It's been, look, we had a week of RNG bits. The people's brains are fried. They don't understand the importance of car camping. It was just uploaded last week.
People understand the premise of car camping. There's all these cars. You have a really small spot to camp.
And
everybody's camping.
Boom. See, everybody's camping. So we got to the car camping spot. So we set up the car. We get the camping equipment out. So all that stuff happens. We get the tent going and everything. So basically, things are situated. Things are looking good. Day 0, and day 0 was done
Thursday.
Right there. Yeah, that was Thursday. So that was honestly one of the most tiring days, dude.
You had to drive. How far was the drive? 10 hours?
Actually, it wasn't even 10 hours. We got there at a relatively good time. We left San Francisco airport at 10 o'clock, right? 10:30, and then we got to Indio around 7 or 8. But we had to make one more stop in between there for an hour.
Grocery store.
You're right. So we had to get all that stuff situated. So yeah, aside from that though, the travel itself was pretty exhausting because, I mean, just being in a car for that long is fucking exhausting. Even if you're not the driver, it's just you're just kind of stuck there. So once we got out, and then we had to figure out the tent situation, dude. So I got this tent, right, and this tent says on the label, it says 60-second setup. You can this tent, dude, is gonna pitch itself in 60 seconds or less. That's I thought that was a really cool thing. So I never built a tent in my life. So I got this. I was so confident. Yeah, because I was telling my group hey man, 60 seconds or less. We got this. This is gonna
I've
be
definitely
so
set up
easy.
some tents, but I've never built one.
Yeah, dude. Dude, building one is a different world of pain. Because I remember I think it was either the camp diagonal to us. One of the camps had to build that shit. So they had the rods, and you put them in the ground, and you have to shape it into it was a whole thing. For this tent, dude, this was honestly the easiest setup, and the tent looked like a fucking mansion. That shit was so big. It took up literally all the space in our little camp area.
And pictures?
Dude, this is the one thing I regret about Coachella is that my phone, dude, I had no storage, and I don't want to have to sit there and delete photos and videos for an hour and look through apps that I've never used in a year, trying to clear up that last 100 megabytes. I was fuck that shit, dude. I'm just gonna go experience it,
That's the way to do it. You don't want to just sit there with I've been to concerts where people, they just sit there with their phone the whole time, and I'm just don't watch it through your phone. Just watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah, dude. It was a really good time. But basically, right? So I didn't have any photos of it, but it's a huge tent, fucking massive.
Huge. How many people?
This could fit over 8 people, easy.
Over 8.
but there was only 3 of us in the fucking tent. Actually, not over 8. My bad. Okay, wait. Under 8,
Like 5.
like maybe no. You could push 8 if you're like all trying to like do a body roll situation. Maybe like a human pyramid thing. You can maybe get like 12 in there. But I feel like if you want to just keep it like normal, yeah, like 5. You could put 5 to 6 in there. You know, it's reasonably big. But it's huge though in comparison to the 3 people inside of it. We had like a lot of fucking space. Yeah. So it was one of those things where it was just like it worked out. So I took the tent out. I was fucking around with it for like 10 minutes. Couldn't figure that shit out. And then I realized it says 60 seconds, right, Grizz?
Yeah, I don't know. Label. That's what you're telling me, yeah.
And so I was like, why did it say 60 seconds? And then I realized I'm a dumbass. I didn't have to like really like do anything with it. All I had to do was just extend the arm. There's like literally 4 arms, right? You just extend 4 arms. That's your tent. That's it. That's the 60-second thing. I was like trying to like stretch this shit out and trying to like put it on a tarp, and I was like trying to do too much extra stuff with it. And so I just stretched out the 4 arms and it just instantly like plopped itself up. And I'm just like, wow, I feel like a fucking idiot.
Did you guys have like some camp food, like some hot dogs or anything when you got there?
I mean, they were like really expensive, dude. They were like $10 to $15.
Did you make a fire? Did you make a campfire?
No. There's not enough space, dude. So car camping at Coachella, the thing is, you literally only have space for 2 things, dude. Like if like
the car and the tent.
The fucking So I fucked up in that this tent was way too big. So like, there's no space for tables. Like there was like one table that we had, but you had to like really squeeze your way like through the fucking like sides of it. Like it was in a really awkward place. Like it was like right in front of the back door of the car, and then at the end of like one of the tent sides. So like you gotta like just jump over to like go to the side. But
so it's not like a true camping experience.
It's not true camping.
You park your car, you put a tent behind it, and you sleep in the tent. You don't. Yeah. There's no campfire.
No. You can't have a campfire. Too many drunk people and drugged out people are just by that area. You don't want fire to be like part of the hazard.
All right, so you had a lame time car camping.
Well, car camping was super fun though. Like the tent process was kind of like depressing just to like figure that situation out. But after that shit like was really fun. We just took shot glasses out. We were just like having a good time, dude. So basically that was day 0, and then day 1 rolls around. That was like the first day where like I went inside. Dude, Coachella looks fucking amazing. Like you walk in, right?
Wait, what do you mean inside?
So, oh yeah, okay. I should probably explain like what. Okay, let me visualize this. Okay, so basically, right. So you get out the car camping area. It's like a parking lot, but everything is connected into like different sections, right? So there's like this silent disco arena where you can like put on headphones and just listen to music and dance. It looks fucking weird from the outside.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, and then so that's the thing.
Did you do that?
There's like no. I saw other people doing that. I'm like, nah, I cannot. Not today. Cannot like fucking go through that. But basically that was one thing, and then that connects to like a different area. So there's different sections, right? And then eventually you walk down this pathway, this really long pathway called a green path. And the green path is where all the parking lots are. So if you want to go visit your friends' cars or whatever, that's like, it's just one long road, right? So we go down this long road, and then eventually you hit the red path. So the red path is that's where they check your bags, they check your ID, they check your pass. You know, that's like the little checking area. So once you get past that area, you enter into the main Coachella outside area, right? Okay. So the main outside area, you walk in, the first thing you see, dude, is just like this gigantic fucking grassy like hill almost. Not like a hill, but like a small hill, you know, like you look at it, and then people are just relaxing. There's trees everywhere.
Everybody's
you look
chilling
at all
out.
These tents. Yeah, it's just a bunch of tents, dude, like gigantic tents. Like
wait, they're camping in there?
It's not, they're not camping, but these are tents to like hold the equipment for the music. Like these are like, so if you go inside one of the tents, they'll like so each tent has like a specific thing it does, right? So
I've been to music festivals, but explain for people who haven't.
For the people who haven't, so
paint an image.
Right, so when you walk in, you see this grassy knoll, so you have a bunch of these gigantic tents. So when you look at it, you're like, there's not much happening in there, but like you hear the noises from there, like the dubstep is just going crazy. You hear the wub-wubs. Right? But there's all different kinds of music since it's Coachella. There's like every genre. So you're like rock in one place, multiple artists and stuff. So each tent has like a certain performer that's playing at that time. And you kind of have to like use like their schedule to find the artist that you want to go watch. So you get there early.
Wait, there's stages
you know?
in these tents?
So yeah, this is like
Are these like
talking
huge like circus
huge.
tents?
Like yeah, dude, massive. There's like they're like not
there's a stage
like,
inside of here.
I wouldn't say they're circus tent size, but they're like kind of half the size of a circus. Like it's still big, you know what I mean?
Is there like a stage in there? That's where people perform inside the tents?
So no. So the tents is just the outside area, right? I'm just painting the picture of the outside. So you see the tents,
right.
You see a gigantic Ferris wheel too. Massive Ferris wheel right when you walk in. And then so that's like the initial area, right? You got the food and everything there. And then so that's where the club scene is, where the bars are, stuff like that.
This is right off the red path. This is
right off the
right in there.
Yeah, so it was like magic. The second you walk in, fucking magic, dude. And dude, the beautiful thing is you're in Indio, California, which is like a desert, right? So it's hot as fuck, but when you look around you, you're surrounded by like the entire mountain range. And it just looks amazing. Like you're just surrounded by mountains. It's just like a really good like vibe. There's just a lot of sun. You're just out with people who just love music, and you're just like in this like really cool place. And you can go to like any one of those tents. You can eat whatever you want. Fucking get on the Ferris wheel if you want. Like whatever you want to do, you could fucking do. So I was walking around, and there's this inner stage, right? So now we have the outer Coachella stage. We get to the inner stage. So once you go inside, you stop seeing tents and you start seeing like stadium covers, like gigantic stadium covers, right? So there's like, those are the main stages where the bigger artists go to perform. So there's like what? I'd say there's like 3 or 4 of those, like gigantic ones, and you can walk around, and they have these like really cool statues of like these rhino animals and shit. Like they're just like, I don't know, there's just
rhino
like,
animals.
Art flavor or whatever the fuck, like, you know, it's like an art festival too, so there's like art everywhere, statues and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. You walk around, you get to do all that stuff. The food inside is amazing. There's like lobster rolls, there's nitro ice cream, there's pad thai, there's like whatever you want. Like they have all kinds of food there. Like the food was amazing. And so, you know, that was like one really cool thing. Another thing is when you go into these like stadium areas, dude, when there's like a really big artist, that entire area becomes like ground zero for like a stampede. There's just so many fucking people around you. Like it's crazy. I remember there was this one artist that I saw where he just had like a massive crowd. It was Travis Scott. I don't know if you listen to rap music like that.
Travis Scott. So
Travis Scott is a rapper, and basically his music is like super rowdy kind of music. It's like the whole crowd is just like they're all, it's like testosterone fueled like fucking mosh pit type shit.
Right.
I was in the mosh pit. I think I might have started the fucking mosh pit. Like I pushed a dude in, and we all just like, we were just inside of this mosh pit, dude. All I could remember from that moment was like, I looked and this dude was like running at me with his shoulder. Guy was buff as fuck, dude. And he was just like about to jump on top of me. And I was like, oh shit, okay. I had to like brace myself. I put my shoulder out and I jumped at him too. And it was just like, that kept going on. Like just a bunch of people from every direction. So like the whole crowd was rowdy. But it was like, when you go to each artist that you go to, like the audience and the people there are completely different. Like the vibes are totally different. So like, for example, I went to Travis Scott. It was like a mosh pit. That was like super fun to be a part of. But then I went to someone like DJ Snake, which I'm sure you've heard of DJ Snake songs and stuff. Like
Who hasn't?
Right. So he's like one of the top people. So like I went there. It's like a completely different fucking audience. So these people are like vibing, like going crazy EDM, like some like rave type shit. Like that's like the raver audience kind of, you know? And then like each place is like really cool. So it's like you can find new music, and like I was able to find artists that I would never usually listen to. Just because I was like this one time, dude, I was eating a lobster taco and I was just walking around, just like enjoying. Like I was just like, just relaxed, dude. I was just walking around.
This lobster taco, walking around.
I left my group and I was just alone inside. My phone's about to die, but I didn't really care. I was just like, I got a lobster taco, dude. Like I'm at Coachella. I'm having a great time. Like, you know, there's no reason to stress. So I was just walking around and I found like this random artist named Devendra Banhart. And he basically mixes Indian music with Spanish music.
Okay.
And it was fucking weird. Like I said, like I'd never listened to people like this. So I was just walking around with my taco, just eating, looking at all the artists. So I go to his like set, and it was like the trippiest music, dude. Like I was looking at the people there. Like these are like your classic '70s stoner hippies type of people, like just everywhere. Like it was crazy. And like you just go one tent over, and now you're gonna see like a completely different set of people. Like it's just like that's just how like the whole Coachella vibe was. So for 3 days, that was like that's basically how Coachella feels like when you're inside. And at nighttime, dude, it is beautiful because the nighttime, like in the desert, when it gets really dark, it's like fucking dark. Like it's it's
Right.
fucking dark, dude. You can't see shit. But what they do is they have like really cool like artistic lights, I guess. They string like balloons with LEDs in them, like green LEDs, and then they let them go in the air, but they hold it down so it looks like a line of green like balls, I guess, in the sky. And they have like multiple strings of these, and just like that atmosphere of the music, and just like the intensity of like being there with your friends, and like everyone is hyped and everyone is sweating and dancing, and it's just like the whole experience was crazy. And you look up in the sky and all you see are these lanterns and everything, and you're just like in this like different world pretty much. It felt like a different world. And like after all of that, so that's basically the Coachella experience. But the main thing is the artist, right? So you got to go see the artist that you want to go see. Like you got to go find these people the right time. Sometimes you might find an artist that you want to go see, but then another artist you want to see is like conflicting with his time.
You gotta prioritize.
No, what I did was this. Like one time I would go watch like 30 minutes of one set, then I would run to the other campsite or the other tent area, and I would like go watch the last 30 minutes of his set. You know, just to like kind of go see like both sides of it. Right. But by the third day, dude, the crowd got so massive. Like there was just too many fucking people, dude, by like the third day, because the last day was the Kendrick Lamar set. And that performance was so fucking hype. Like that entire Kendrick Lamar performance, because he just dropped his album. His album just started like trending like in all the charts, and he is performing. This is like second time performing it ever. So like everybody was like super excited, and I remember looking around at the crowd, dude. Okay, so basically, I think there was like 15,000 people or something, maybe like way more than that. I might like 15,000 seems kind of small, but there's like a shit ton of people at festivals like this, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, when I looked around, all I could see were heads for like fucking like a mile. Like just everybody was there, dude. Like it was crazy. And like the vibe was insane. That was like a really like good ending to like Coachella. Kendrick Lamar, I would say, was like my top like favorite performer guy. Top rapper. He's like my favorite like rapper. There you go. But yeah, so that was Kendrick Lamar. I would say like my favorites for Kendrick Lamar, I saw Travis Scott. I saw Mac Miller. You might have heard of Mac Miller. He's like,
I know Mac Miller, yeah.
Yeah, so I saw Mac Miller. I saw Dylan Francis. I think you might know. He's an EDM guy. DJ Snake. Who else? I saw like a bunch of people. There were like some smaller artists that I saw too.
You were there for 3 days and you can only name like 4 people?
They stand out the most because like the other ones were awesome too, but like I can't like remember the names right now. Like, dude, the thing was so much happened during those like 4 days, like in terms of just like partying and just like being out there. Like I'm so like my brain is like fried right now. Like I just need to like recover.
It's like a fried egg, dude.
It's like a fried egg, but eventually it's gonna, come back. So like all the memories and like, oh shit, I remember hearing that song. Like I feel like I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna play like a bunch of songs on my playlist, and then the memory is just gonna hit me like PTSD. It's just gonna fucking hit me again. I'll be like, oh shit, I saw that guy. Okay, I remember that now. But yeah, dude, like it was crazy. I saw like a whole bunch of people. But yeah, overall Coachella was fun, dude.
So you said this was like your first music festival. Has this been like your first like live music experience, like concert experience?
Yeah, I'd say it probably, yeah. Well, no. Now that I think about it, One of my favorite live experiences was going to a Kanye West concert. I
Oh
went to the
yeah.
Life of Pablo. I went to that. Then I went to Boo in San Francisco, which is like a rave, because I just wanted to see what a rave was like. And so I went with a friend to that one. And then, so those are the two that I went to. I don't think I went to any of their live performances though. And then
Mhm.
Coachella was like the last thing.
And these have all been within like the last year, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So do you consider yourself a live music guy now? Or you're like, oh yeah, dude, concerts are sick. I'm all about
Nah.
going to that.
Nah, look, I think my
Uh,
my big thing is this. It's like I just wanted that experience of Coachella, and
right.
like all my friends were going, and it was like like everything worked out to the point where I could go, you know. So I was just like,
Mhm.
let's just experience it, let's see what it's about. But I don't think I can like go back to Coachella again. You know,
You think once is
maybe,
enough,
but
huh?
I think once is enough, dude. Because like that experience, like you're never gonna get that again. It's like a once in a life type situation where like you get this like experience, and I didn't have my phone or anything. Like I didn't have any space. I didn't have any storage. So like I didn't take any photos. There was like no videos. I'm like getting it from a friend who like took all the videos. But like dude, like I didn't actually take anything. So like for me, it was more just like I was there and I just loved every fucking moment of it. You know what I mean? So like I'm always gonna remember that, and that's good enough for me. Like I don't have anything to keep me from coming back next time, though. That's the thing, because next time maybe I might go if there's like someone who wants to go too, and it's just like okay, it feels right to go. But like I think for the
Mhm.
most part, I'm done with music festivals. I might go to EDC next year, but instead of that, I might just travel, like go to like a different state or something with friends, and just kind of like go like explore cities and stuff. That'd be cooler than going to like a rave or something. But yeah.
City Explorer.
That hey man, that's
Hey man,
interesting, man. Because
that'd
if you
make for a good video series.
right, dude, video series would be really good.
Raj
Imagine
Explores. Explore Raja. Wait, what's
ex-
the?
explore Raja explore.
Yeah, I don't. Doesn't roll off the tongue very well.
Yeah, it really doesn't. But I don't know. Either way, explore Raja explore should be a show. Because imagine going to fucking Rome or Italy, and you're just walking around,
Rome.
dude. Like I can't imagine myself being in Italy. Like is that weird? Because like, dude, like I cannot imagine myself being in like a place like Italy. Like just knowing that all the places I've been to in my life, like I can't picture myself in Italy. I just like laugh my ass off every time I just like think about that image. Like really, dude? Like you're gonna stand next to the fucking Eiffel Tower? Like really, dude? Like
That's.
it's just funny to me. I can't imagine that. I really can't. Like
Oh my god.
dude, like, fuck. I really wanna like the one place I really wanna go to still is Hawaii. I've never gone to Hawaii.
It's not really a place that everybody's been to, but yeah.
Dude, Hawaii's where it's at though. Like if you really think about it, Hawaii's where it's at. Dude, I told you about the fucking studio dream, right? Like the Hawaii studio dream.
I feel like this was like 2 years ago, but yeah.
Dude, the Hawaii studio
Refresh my
dream.
memory, yeah.
Okay, so basically, dude, I had this dream, right? Okay, so I've always had this dream of like owning my own like production studio
Right.
where I can like create like dope shit, right? Like I wanted the power to be able to have
Yeah,
that
dude.
and like a team and
Dope
whatnot.
shit.
Yeah, like that was my goal. Like I really wanted that. But basically, I decided Hawaii would be the perfect location. So like I fantasized about this for so long, dude. Like it's like the craziest fantasy to me to have this happen. But I wanted to have like a studio in like a remote Hawaiian village, like a production studio in a remote village.
That sounds like the ideal location.
No,
Like
because
you said Hawaii would be the ideal. Why what makes Hawaii ideal?
Hawaii is ideal, bro. Just the okay. I would say it's ideal because the environment, the vibe. No, it's all
Okay.
about the fucking. Okay, maybe it's because I just came back from a music festival. I'm talking about vibes and shit, but like, I feel like the vibe you get there is different. Cause, dude, if okay, like right now, dude, if I leave my fucking house and I walk out that door, what am I gonna see? All right, I'm gonna see a goddamn tree, a parking lot, fucking the suburb, right? Like it's windy, it's cold, it's
Okay.
probably about to rain. If I walk outside my studio in Hawaii in a remote island, what am I going to see? I'm going to see the white sand, the fucking clear water, the nice sun, the tropical vibes. It's like it makes you want to go do things. It's like I want to be outside, I want to record, let's go do this, go do that. It's like I gotta do better, you know. Just
I understand the vibes, right? I understand what you're saying, where it would be an ideal location for your mindset to look out the window and be like, oh, there's a nice beach out there, it's a nice day, you know, it's not cold out, I can go outside, I can do whatever. But how's that ideal for like shooting video or whatever you'd be producing?
Okay, answer me this question. I got you.
Why would it be better than a place like Southern California? Like, if you want to be on the coast, why not be on the coast there? Or why not be on the coast in Northern California?
Okay, I got you. Okay. Let me ask you this, Chris. What would you say is like your favorite video that you've made so far?
My favorite video I've made?
Yeah.
Maybe the Wish I Had an Unusual, the song.
Were you in a good mood when you made that video or a bad mood when you made that video?
I was in like an okay mood. I was in like a decent mood.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, what's going to get you a better mood? Walking out your door and looking at a fucking parking lot, or the goddamn Pacific Ocean just right there, dude?
But
white
you can
sand,
see the Pacific Ocean from California.
Palms. I can't. I'm in California. I don't see shit for miles. What are you talking about? Look at the Pacific. Dude, there's like a barn that's like literally 10 feet from my house, like with a bunch of like mountains surrounding that. I don't know what you're talking about. But no, but if you really think about it, though, I feel like if you're in that mindset, like it's like a good mindset, it's like your mood becomes better, and then you want to actually like do things, you know?
I feel like I'd want to do stuff, but I wouldn't want to work. Like, I'd look outside and be like, oh, it's a nice day out. I should like go down for like a jog on the beach or something. But I wouldn't be like, dude, it's a nice day out. I should stay inside and I should edit all this stuff.
Dude, that's exactly why. I thought about this too. That's exactly why I'm only gonna hire people that can work under those conditions, that won't get lazy. That's gonna be my goal.
So you're basically gonna take people. You're gonna tempt them with the beautiful weather, the beautiful views.
Yep.
And you're gonna say, no, you can't have that. You need to work.
Until like the next YouTubers Read Mean Comments come out, you are not leaving that fucking room. You're not leaving that fucking room, dude. You're staying right.
We should go to Hawaii, dude.
We should, dude. Hawaii is dope. Hawaii would be a nice meeting spot for the TF crew. Like, let's get the whole crew together. Yeah, like Hawaii would be good for that. But yeah, dude.
The ideal location, really.
I don't know. In a remote island, though, like that's where you have to
remote, dude. Like going through the jungle.
Ooh, imagine that, dude. You have like a secret studio, production studio in the jungle. Like it makes no sense.
You gotta swim down some rivers. You gotta swing from some vines. You know.
A couple vines here and there. It builds character.
Your studio is actually a treehouse,
right? And then like you get there and you find out that you have no chargers for your iPhone. Like you're just fucked out there. Like
you don't need it there.
I mean, what are you gonna use? Like a satellite phone? I guess a satellite phone. Yeah.
I'm saying you don't need a phone, dude.
What, in the jungle?
You don't need it.
You need a phone.
You're gonna enjoy the views.
No, dude, you're gonna enjoy the views until a fucking like hyena decides to climb up a tree, like, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, dude, there's like a tiger underneath their fucking treehouse.
I don't think they have tigers or hyenas in Hawaii.
It's a jungle, so I'm sure they have snakes or spiders.
Yeah, they probably have snakes and spiders.
Imagine getting bit by like a multicolored spider, but you don't know like what kind of spider that is.
Multicolored spider.
That would scare the fuck out of me, because it's like if a black widow bit me, right, and I see the red thing, I'm like, okay, that's a black widow. Like I'm gonna be fine, right? But if like a multicolored black widow bit me, I'd be like, what the fuck just bit me, dude? Like I don't know if I'm gonna be fine now. Like that shit looks like it's dangerous. Now you don't know if they have medicine for that. Now that's like a different stress on your mind. But no, if that happened, though, we need an iPhone to call somebody. We can't.
No, you need an iPhone to take a picture of the spider and be like, yo.
Go on Reddit, r spider.
This is, yeah, what bit me?
My boy got bit by this. Is he going to die soon, or what's going on?
Upvote to save his life.
Please upload. We have no iPhone chargers. Oh, man.
What if that's the last thing you could do? You had just enough power on your phone to upload an image to Reddit.
Dude, I think the last image I would ever upload would be like a frying pan.
Not. I'm not
Like
saying
the
like the
last
last
image.
image. I'm saying
Well,
like if you were in Hawaii
yeah,
and that was like, and you had the option to call, or
yeah.
you had the option to upload an image to Reddit.
Well, just one image, right?
Yeah.
I had uploaded a frying pan.
After you got bit by the spider?
Yeah, I just uploaded a frying pan.
What?
But I feel like, cause dude, okay, if you upload a frying pan, right? I feel like uploading a frying pan would be like the worst thing you could do in that situation.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
it would be like something. But I feel like if you upload a frying pan, what would happen is that people would get curious. Like, why did Grizzly just upload a fucking frying pan?
No,
right?
they wouldn't because they wouldn't say why would Grizzly. They wouldn't care. It'd be some random Redditor uploading an image of a frying pan to like r/pics.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're dead, dude. I would make a phone call in that situation.
Who would you call?
Shit. Whoever my fucking remote island salesperson was, whoever the dude, like, hey, Tony, we just got.
You know
bit by
how
a
like
fucking spider,
when you
dude.
take a picture and then in your images you can like look on the map and see where it was taken.
Yeah.
I wonder if I uploaded that image if that data would be attached to the image so they could find where I was.
I think only you can see that, right? Unless you make it public.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be kind of
Well,
weird
maybe
if
I could make it public.
see your locations or some shit.
Well, I mean, like, you know, if they really dug deep.
Yeah. I don't think they are gonna dig deep though, bro. You just
No,
got
I don't
bit
think
by a
they are
fucking-
either.
Yeah, like I don't think that's gonna work. But
So a phone call is probably your best bet, yeah.
dude, okay, wait, I gotta tell you about this. So, like, the whole jungle thing reminded me of the situation, dude. So, when I was in India, I was in a boarding school there, and I remember one of the, like, I think 1 week during the midterms, they canceled our midterm, and I remember being in the cafeteria with a bunch of, like, my roommates at the time. We were all watching the news, trying to, like, see why class was canceled, and apparently, one of the politicians in our town died in, like, a helicopter accident in the jungle. So we were like,
Okay.
I was like watching this shit live, dude. It was like so crazy to me. Like I remember every moment of it too. Like this guy was in the fucking helicopter, and I was like watching the helicopter like go down like into like a tree, and then like you just see like a black smoke spot. So like you know that like he crashed in there. But basically, the reason why I'm telling you this is because that dude had an issue with the satellite phone while he was in the fucking air. So the reliability of the satellite phone is a little kind of wonky. I don't know if you can like really
Lippy.
rely on that in like a jungle situation if we were out in Hawaii, but you know, I feel like there would have to be like precautions taken. You can't trust satellite phones because like he kind of like crashed because of that. Like he couldn't get the message.
Satellite phones have come a long way since
Since
10 years ago.
Ooh, that's true.
I don't know if they have actually, but I would assume.
No, I mean it's probably true because like if you think about it, like everything else advanced from 10 years ago, right?
Right. So why
So
wouldn't satellite phones?
yeah, I mean shit, you know.
Yeah.
Everything advances, dude. Like nothing ever doesn't advance unless it doesn't like deserve to be advanced. If you really
Unless
think
it
about
like
it.
fades into obscurity.
Right. So like it's just that's I feel like that's just how, you know, technology works. The coolest technology I feel like in the last 10 years has probably been like watching the iPod become the iPhone, like what it is today. Cause like remember we were there for that whole process. Like
Yeah.
like during when the iPod first came out, I remember like they had those ads with the people's silhouettes.
Right.
And they were like multicolored silhouettes. And then all you saw were the white headphones, right? And then it was just like, and that's all you saw. You were like iPod. And like that was when Zune came out too from Microsoft. And this was like,
Yeah.
and they killed that shit, dude. Like Steve Jobs walking out at the fucking, the Apple, whatever the keynotes was. He would walk out with his black turtlenecks and shit. He would like act like he's like a fucking god, dude. Like it was like the coolest thing to watch, dude. And then the iPhone
Marketing
dropped
was
and-
actually really good, yeah.
It was
Well, it
so
wasn't.
good.
It went from like the iPod, and then like remember the iPod Touch came out.
Yeah.
The iPod Touch when I was like junior high or like early high school was like the thing to have. Like everybody had an iPod Touch,
Yeah.
except for me.
yeah.
I didn't have one because I was like can't afford an iPod Touch, dude.
That shit was so expensive back. That was like $200-$300, I think, like for an iPod Touch.
Right, as like a high school kid, nah, it's not happening.
That's the thing. It's like once the smartphones came out, dude, the whole game just changed. Like now you have like laptops in your fucking phone and shit. It's cool. Like I'm happy that like technology came this far. Like even gaming changed like a lot, dude. Like in the last 10 years, it's crazy.
But has it gone too far?
Ooh, is that the title?
Find
of
out on the next
fucking-
episode.
Hey, episode 13, boys.
Cliffhanger. Can we talk real quick? Just real quick. I just
Yeah.
want to dig into this just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost May, right? May it's a spring month, but after spring comes summer, right? You're going to be out of school. What are your summer plans? That's what I want to know.
This is what, okay, so I have like literally planned and charted this out, dude. Okay. So basically, I'm going to take the real estate thing seriously.
Okay, I was going to say real estate's still on, right?
Yeah, so basically I found out how fucking easy this shit is. So all 3 tests I can literally Google, and then the final test I just have to like memorize a bunch of fucking real estate shit. That's fine. I can do that. I'm good at that. So I'm just going to memorize shit, and then I'm going to go take that test. I'm going to get my license, become a real estate agent. That's all going to happen by like what? Early to mid-May, right? So by early to mid-May, I should have already completed the ad for my friend. So like basically by that time, I'll have enough money in the bank to kind of like sustain me, and I'll have a real estate like license, so I can go join a broker and I can like try to apply at those places. And then once I get
you have
that
enough
job,
money to get a PAX.
right? So that money I'm gonna just save up. So it's like basically things are looking good in terms of like summer. Because by summer, well, finances is one thing, but by summer, my goal is this. By summer, I want to like officially be back in YouTube by summer, like making content like at least once a week, right? On the King Raja channel. So that's like my one of the things I'm gonna try to work towards. And I'm actually working on a video like right now. Like I'm
right
like,
now
legit working on
like
one.
as he's talking, he's editing a video.
Right. So that's why if you're clicking, you know exactly what's going on. No, but like I want to be able to like maintain that once a week. And is that real estate? So I'm gonna be getting a job at a brokership, and hopefully I'll be able to get that by summer. So I'll have like a summer job, and then I'm also gonna be finishing up my classes, transferring out in like by the end of the year, trying to go to like a LA school, maybe San Jose. I don't know. Still thinking about that. And basically that's it. That's like the 3 things I'm gonna be doing. And aside from that, nothing else. Just like working out, trying to be healthy and shit, you know. Stay on that fucking health kick. Basically, I'm like, this is the year that I need to, like, I'm getting my shit slowly together so I can like prepare myself for the eventual future. This is that year, man.
This is the prep year.
This is the prep year, and it's gonna be a good year, dude. Prep year is gonna be a great year.
It's got to be a good year, because if the prep year is not a good year, then the next like 3-4 years aren't a good year.
Pretty much. Like this is a very crucial year.
Because you didn't have a good prep year. Yeah, it's crucial.
It is a crucial year. So yeah. So like I got all that stuff set up. Dude, one of my things is I thought about this, right? I wanted to like once I got the real estate license, if I do transfer out to a school in LA, I want to be able to like practice real estate in LA. Cause those houses are fucking expensive. And if I get into like that market while I'm out there, like then I can do.
Because nobody's selling houses down there. They'll just let a guy with 2 years or 2 months of experience just hop on in.
Dude, but here's the thing, okay? The real estate is all about like how well you can sell the.
It's all about
house.
selling houses, dude.
It's about selling the fucking house. Like as long as you're knowledgeable and you're able to get the sale, like isn't that what they say? It doesn't matter like how you get there, but the outcome just has to be good. Like, it doesn't matter, like, what the fuck you did to get to that point. But as long as you get to that point, it's fine. Like, you know, I don't know. That's what they say, right?
I don't know what they say, dude.
Dude.
But yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say. And by that logic, this makes sense. So, that's how I'm going to justify that. No, but, yeah, that was something I was just, like, randomly thinking about.
Things are shaping up.
Things are shaping up. Things are looking a lot more clear, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Wait, so have you figured out what your plan is?
I got hella summer plans, dude.
Okay.
Actually, I don't, but I'll tell you what I do have planned, okay?
Okay.
So in June, I have to go back to Kansas to go to my orientation for school for like a couple days, just like settle in, you know, the orientation stuff.
Yeah.
I got to do that. And then I'm just going to I'm going to come back here and work, and I'm going to get good at Smash. That's my goal this summer. I've got like 3 months to just like grind out Smash.
Yeah.
And that way when I go to school, I can take kids' money. And then I do have a summer class I'm taking. I'm taking Trig this summer.
Nice. I got to finish stats this summer.
There you go, dude.
So
couple of mathematicians. We should call this the Math Podcast.
The Mathcast.
Ooh.
There you go. Man, but things are things are looking good, dude.
Things are looking good, dude. They're looking good. They're looking crispy. They're looking clean.
Actually, look, things are looking good. I'd say they're looking good, but I say like they're looking more. Things are just looking a lot more rational. Like things are like I feel like that's what it is to me. Like I wouldn't say it's good. I wouldn't say it's bad. I would just say it's more rational. It makes sense now.
It's more like realistic.
Right, like things are making sense. Like I can really see what that is. Like it's not just like a fucking misty object in the fucking corner, right? Like it's like
things are falling into place.
Right. It's kind of just like, okay, you just got to roll with it. You got to figure shit out as it comes along type situation. So with that being said, Grizz,
make sure you leave a 5-star review on iTunes.
I gotta ask you one question, boy. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Do you think you're ever gonna return to TF2 as a premier content creator?
As we were talking before the show, I said I had a little idea. So take that for what it is. I don't know if it's a good idea, but we talked about it a little bit. So there's potential as a premier TF2 content creator. I don't know. As another content creator, possibly.
Ooh.
But TF2 for the time being. I did play some TF2 a couple nights ago with Scott. We played a little bit. So
yeah.
I still enjoy it. If they just had competitive mode that wasn't broken and people played, then I would probably play it.
Yeah.
But they don't.
They still haven't fixed that, huh?
Not that I'm aware of. So I'll probably play when the new update comes out, and I'll probably just be like an update player. And if I ever have something to say, I'll say it. But I'm not going to like look for TF2 videos to make.
Yeah.
I'm just not in the mood for TF2.
No, I feel that, dude. Yeah. I'm kind of on the same boat. It's like, I just wish they'd fix it, you know? Get it fixed. Get it fixed, boys. Get it fixed, boys. But yeah, with that being said,
sign our petition.
That should be a fucking website. Why is that not a website? Fixit.tf. We need that to go fucking trending on the thing. Viral sensation.
That should actually link to our podcast.
Yeah, there you go. But with that being said,
leave it 5-star
review on iTunes, boys. Oh, man.
That's all I have to say. Do you have any more to say?
Nope. I think I pretty much covered everything that has fucking happened.
Do you want to give me a more obnoxious cough to edit out? Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. Awesome. All right. Well, should we sign off with our signature?
1, 2, 3.
RNG. Where are you? I don't even hear you.
RNG. I'm saying it in the track. Like the mic is cutting out on Discord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.